Good evening, you're watching The Logical Indian. I'm Navya Singh and I'll take you through the most important developments of the day. Let's get started. Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev's claimed COVID-19 cure called the Coronil is now under the scanner of the government. At least 2 states have banned the sale of the medicine, including Rajasthan and Maharashtra. Now this comes after the Ayush Ministry had strictly warned Patanjali Ayurved not to advertise the medicine after an official from Uttarakhand's Ayurved Ministry had strictly told that the license application for Coronil had no mention of coronavirus, rather it only mentioned it as an immune booster. Now, fuel prices are increasing every day across the country. Today, the petrol prices went up by 16 paise per litre, while the diesel prices increased by 14 paise per litre. With these new rates, petrol was selling at 79.92 rupees per litre in the national capital, while the diesel was selling at 80.02 rupees per litre. With this 19th consecutive day of hike in the fuel prices, diesel is now more expensive than petrol in the national capital. In another major news, the International Monetary Fund has projected a contraction in India's growth rate in the year 2020 by 4.5%, calling it a historic low. The IMF also blamed the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic that brought almost all the economic activities to a standstill. It has also said that the country will bounce back in 2021 with a massive 6% growth rate. The Chinese observation post that was destroyed by the Indian Army troops on the night of 15th of June and that also triggered the violent face-off between the two armies is erected again in Ladakh's Galwan Valley. As per the new satellite images that have surfaced, a massive military buildup is seen on the Chinese side along the Depsang and Galwan Valley. Now this comes amid an agreement between the two armies to disengage and pull back along the line of actual control and other areas. In an extremely sexist remark, Congress leader from Madhya Pradesh, Jeetu Patwari, went on to compare the birth of a girl child that he claimed to be as a failure or a problem with the various measures and schemes launched by the Modi government. Now his tweet that was put out on Wednesday translates to, "In the hope of having a male child, we now have 5 daughters. 1. Demonetization. 2nd. GST. 3rd. Inflation. 4th. Unemployment. 5th. Slowdown. However, Vikas is not born yet." This tweet, ladies and gentlemen, triggered a massive row on social media with netizens bashing him left and right and schooling him for his outrageous remarks. In the wake of the ongoing Black Lives Matter movement across the world, the Indian unit of Unilever has decided to stop using the word fair in its Fair and Lovely line of products after facing much criticism for promoting stereotype against those with darker skin tones. Now, this company has promised to come up with a more inclusive and diverse portrayal of beauty. This comes after several cosmetic companies and their products were being criticized on social media amid the rising protests against racism across the world. And that's all for today. I'll be back with some more important news tomorrow. Thanks for watching.